Good morning, Steer Nation. Hope everybody's having a great Monday on this April the 20th. Let's get right to it. The big news obviously is that Governor Abbott did extend school closure for the remainder of the 1920 school year. That means that our kids will not be allowed to come back to the individual campuses and actually gather together as students normally would. But I want you to make sure you understand this. Instruction from Big Spring ISD will continue. Governor Abbott did not close down instruction. All he did was say that kids could not come back to the building. Big Spring ISD will continue to work hand in hand with the parents to give our kids the very best instruction we can. We have been doing this since March the 16th, and we will continue to do this for the remainder of the school year in May. We will be laying out some more detailed plans of how this will work in terms of grades, possible report cards, and how we'll close down the second semester later this week. And everybody will know how that will work. But just rest assured, education will continue to happen at Big Spring ISD. Our teachers and staff and principals have put in too much time. We will continue working to give your kids the very best instruction that we can in a very difficult situation. Remember, by the way, today is Monday. It is packet pickup day. Every campus at Big Spring ISD will be ready to hand out packets from 8:30 to 3:30. And it's also the day that you turn in your packets. If you cannot make it by during those hours, remember, you can go to the high school this evening from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and you can pick those packets up and turn those in as well. We will continue doing that for the remainder of the school year. High school kids, if you don't know already, this is people that are coming in as freshmen all the way up to those that will be seniors next year. If you haven't noticed, or seen it on posted on Facebook or on the website, this is the time to start registering for your classes next year. In fact, the deadline to do that is May the 4th. If you haven't already done this, go to the Big Spring ISD website, go to the school section, click on Big Spring High School, and you'll see all the information you need to begin signing up for your classes next year. The counselors are on hand, ready for you to reach out to them with your questions. They'll be there to help you. And again, we are getting ready to be in school next August, and we've got to move full steam ahead. And to do that, you guys that are going to be in high school next year need to go ahead and get signed up for your classes. If you have any questions on that, please call the high school. Mr. Ritchie, Mr. Otto, Mr. Tannehill. One of those will help you. And like I said, the counselors are also available to help you during this registration process. If you happen to miss it, what a great event we had last Friday over at Steer Gym parking lot. Kudos to Mike Ritchie, the high school principal, for setting up such a amazing, and I mean an amazing event for our high school seniors to simply come by and pick up their graduation supplies from Herff Jones. Normally, this would have just been come in the office and pick it up, but because of the current situation, Mr. Ritchie made it something special. What a great turnout of high school teachers that lined up their cars, honked their horns, had their signs hanging out of their windows as the parents and the kids came through that gauntlet of cars, picked up their packet, and then drove out the gauntlet of buses that were decked out with Steer Nation flags, balloons. It was an outstanding event. I was so glad to be there. Yeah, it was cold outside, but it was well worth it. What a special memory for those seniors and their parents. And, I know everybody is thinking about now, what about graduation? What are we going to do about that? as I've said many, many times, rest assured, we're working on a plan for that. And I've often said we've got plan B, plan C, and even plan D. But the closer we get to the end of May, hopefully we'll have a plan in place. I hope we get to have it as we normally would at Howard College. But we all know that may not happen, but we are working diligently to have something for the senior class of 2020. We'll talk more about it on Wednesday. Hope everybody has an outstanding Monday, an outstanding week. It's supposed to be great weather all week. Stay strong. As we like to say in Steer Nation, stay steer strong and have a great Monday. Go Steers.